Welcome along then to round 22 of this Williams career. Our first ever F1 Manager 23 and F1 Manager game season, and we are approaching the final two races now. We've got Williams currently in 6th place. You can see the gap. It's all to play for out front. Let's keep an eye on that Red Bull Ferrari. One of the big things that we're watching at the moment is the cost cap. So if you go and take a look at the cost cap at the moment, 8 million. So we don't want any big crashes in the last race, because that's going to cost us pretty deeply. So also we've got obviously a new engine will cost you like 5 million, so we don't want to look at that. So let's get into qualifying in Vegas, and we'll be back to see what sort of position is potentially expected. So we're about to go to Vegas qualifying, and you can see for Porsche his car parts are looking pretty good. We're not taking any penalties because we did that a few races ago. Alex Albon has took a new gearbox for this race. He's got minor damage to his engine, but I really don't want to pay 5 million to get a new one. But I'm not. We might take one in the last race, but I'm trying to hang in there. I don't need to really go for it if I don't. New gearbox, so that means Alex Albon will be getting a 10th place penalty. We'll still push him in qualifying, because you obviously know what happens. If we only get 10 places, then we've got a chance of not being last. We're going to send these out first of all, like so. Let's see what sort of lap times we put in straight away. We don't need to really watch these times. They're going to be crucial for our second run around here on the streets of Vegas. So we're out then. Let's see, Alex Albon and Porsche with Gasly behind us or in the middle of us. And at the minute it's a 1:35.3 and Porsche does a 1:35.2. So our last flying lap of Q1, and I tell you what, look at Porsche sat there in P4. He's well off the pace, but everyone else's first times are well off the pace as well as Hamilton. Look like we're holding him up here. We're not on a lap yet. We are about to start a lap. Hamilton isn't going to get ahead of us. Hopefully he backs out, and he does. So we hold up Hamilton quite nicely, really. We've got Porsche starting his lap as well in clean air. So we've got a great chance of some clear air runs here. Through the first sector, we're on new tyres. Let's see what we can do. Mr. Albon, will he improve? We're about to find out as the other Mercedes get out of the way. 43.2 for Mr. Albon, and what about through the first sector? 43.4, so he's behind, but that doesn't mean anything at the moment. Still half a lap to go. Can we get both cars through? I mean, that gap is huge. It's almost like Verstappen cheated a corner. We're stuck behind an Aston Martin, which is very annoying for Albon, but he's still improving, getting a lovely slipstream as well. 28.3. Where's he going to move up to? P8, still 1.5 off the pace. Porsche's coming around as well now. Doesn't improve, but I think that's going to see us through. And I tell you what, it's a great time in the end for Porsche. The big guns haven't fired massively. Hamilton down P10. That's good. And first of all, guys, girls, look at the time. Look at the penalties to come. Sainz, Leclerc, Gasly, Ocon, Hamilton, Tsunoda, Russell, De Vries, Magnussen. Everyone is getting penalties. That's why I'm trying to manage it as best as we can. But we're going into Q2 now, and you know what we're going to do? We're going to stick on some used tyres first to see how we do. So we've just started our first lap in Q2, used tyres. We've got clear air for both cars, just getting past Magnussen now. And we come across the line, 35.6 and a 35.7. Not too bad, but a long way to go. 34.8 for Verstappen in Q2. We're going to bolt on some new tyres and go again. So I'm going to take the risk of clean air here. We've sent them out early because it's high and very high. We've got new tyres on and we have to improve. I mean, AlphaTauri, look at that, P9, P10. But we're well off the pace at the moment. But hopefully new tyres kicking in can bring us through into Q3. Albon needs that because he's got a penalty anyway for his gearbox. But improvement, 43.2 and 43.2 pretty much matching each other in the first sector. That's a great improvement. That is what we need. Through the middle sector we are about to come. We are improving again with Albon. 28.3 and a 28.3. These two matching. They're either going to be both in or both out at this rate. But we need a good time. What would it be? We're getting a slipstream from the Ferrari. We go P7. What about Porsche? Crosses the line. P8. Interesting. Stroll, Hamilton, all should improve. Oh, it's going to be close. And we are P8 and P9. I tell you what, with the grid penalties, I mean, it doesn't show that we are taking a grid penalty with Albon, which is interesting. But we're in a great position. Again, we're going to go use tyres for Q3. Just going to see how we get on and what our lap time is going to be like. But this is going to be very interesting for this qualifying session. We are in a great position again. Let's go early with both cars. Make sure we get that clean lap in. And we're going to see what we can do. But everyone taking penalties, we're going to go backwards in the race again. You know that at home. You've been watching this long enough now. And let's see what sort of 34.8 Verstappen did, I remember, from last time round. And we're doing a 35.3 and a 35.5. So that could be okay. We're about to find out as everyone does filter through. Tsunoda going P2, or P3 now, kind of indicates that's not a great lap. So it's our last run of qualifying. We've gone early. Rubber and grip is pretty much optimal. We've got a few people coming out of the pits as well, actually. So hopefully they don't get in our way. But Albon is off and running. They get out of the way nicely. And what about Porsche? He's just starting his lap now as well. So clean, another car coming out. But oh, we literally went through them. In new tyres, we need improvement. We've got to get ahead of Tsunoda in P5. Surely we're going to be improving, and we do. 43.2 for the first sector for Alex Albon. Albon's got a nice time there, pretty consistent. What about Porsche? He's going to come across 43.1, improvement for Porsche. Our qualifying pace is strong at the moment. And what about through the middle? A 28.3. Come on, boys. What can we do? It is 28.3 as well, and across the line, Alex Albon 8 tenths off, goes P5 at the moment. Porsche is on a decent lap as well, 43.2 is a tenth up, and he's a tenth up at the moment, which could slot him in to around P5 himself. He crosses the line, goes P6, poor last sector from Mr. Porsche. We're going to slip down because the big boys are going to come through. Flag is out. P6 at the moment. We drop down to P10 for Porsche. P7 Albon. P10 Porsche. Look at these penalties to come as well. Not showing Albon with a penalty yet, but I think it will as we go into race day. And we don't have a grid penalty. I thought it said we did. I mean, car parts are damaged. It's the engine I don't want to replace. But look at that. P3 and P6 again. We're loving the penalties at the moment. But strategy-wise, is going to be interesting. I don't want to go on the hards that much at all. But let's extend that out a bit, like so. But I think a one-stop is definitely the best way to go here. And I think it is going to be setting... Oh, I don't want to be on hards that long. I think mediums and hards. And we're going to do the same. Can we get Porsche? I don't like that. I do not like that. Let's go that way. I think on both. 50 laps of Vegas to come. One race to go after this one in our season. We're in a terrific positions again for qualifying. That doesn't mean anything because we like to go backwards. That is the order of the day most of the time. Come on then. Here we go. Be great to get both cars in the top 10. We can see the both Williams here. And let's ride on board with Albon. We are away in Vegas. Sainz on the inside. Albon to the outside. Both Red Bulls fighting. This could be massive for the championship. We're a sandwich at the moment between a championship battle. P3 for Albon with the Ferraris behind who will want to get past Albon ASAP because they need the points. Porsche is P7. We'll take that. We'll take it. We're in with the big boys. Hamilton and Russell, look at that. Big penalties. P18 and P20. And we're going to keep pushing at the moment and try and just keep... I mean, look at that. We're already a second out from the Red Bulls. That is massive pace from Red Bull. Ferrari, well, here they come. It's not, I told you it's not going to be long before we start going backwards. And through the lower speed sections, we're trying to close. Hopefully these two can have a little battle and bring us back in. But we've got 6 tenths at present. between us and Sainz on lap 2. Pourchaire is right behind, and he's pulled a gap to Sonoda early. That's very nice work. What tyres are the leaders on? Softs and mediums with hards on the cars behind. So, oh god, look at the pace for the Ferraris on the hards as well. We are being dropped rapidly by Red Bull. It's almost like we're back at Mexico when we were on the wrong tyres and we held up and gave Stroll the win. We might be giving Red Bull championship victory, title deciding in this race. Sainz is coming down the straight. He's going to be late on the brakes. No, he's not. We stay ahead on lap 2. And Albon is going to get a nosebleed from being so high in the leaderboard at the moment. But DRS is open. This is going to be the silver bullet that breaks our back. Here we go. Sainz down the straight. He's going to be late on the brakes. He's taking the outside line. Is Alex Albon going to hold on? He's going to try. But that does put Carlos Sainz ahead of us. We knew that was coming because, well, they're on a Ferrari at the end of the day. We're going to top up. We're going to focus on. I didn't see Pourchaire get into P6, but we'll take that. I missed that one. But again, we're still going to come back at Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari. DRS available. We're going to go to the inside, are we? No. Look at that top speed for the Ferrari. We can't get past, but we're going to get another bite of this. We're topping up the pack as well. DRS about to be open. Can we get any improvement? We can't. Leclerc is all over us now. And we knew this was going to go backwards at some point. DRS open for everybody. Can we stay chasing Sainz? That is key. If we can stay in the DRS. Let's move back up to neutral because we're going to need that in our battle. 4 laps and we are in a championship battle, but not quite literally. That is it. That is the problem. And, I mean, Ferrari have gone bold here. That could be a great strategy. We're not lapping too bad. I mean, we're lapping probably where our pace is, to be honest. But we are right behind Carlos Sainz again. We've closed up. Carlos Sainz maybe just looking after them hard tyres as we go around the final corner on lap number 5. We're going to stick on board with this because it is a Ferrari battle at the moment. DRS open for Pourchaire as well. Here comes Alex Albon. Can he get past the Ferrari? Oh, it's a sandwich of a battle. Look at this. It is what I wish for it to be next year. Ferrari, Williams, Ferrari, Williams. Oh, that would be the dream next year. Here we go through. I mean, look how slow it is. Wow. But what a race we're in for. So look at this. Here we go. Alex Albon is coming back at Carlos Sainz. This is amazing battle. I don't think he's going to get it as we focus on down. But Alex Albon is all over the back of Carlos Sainz trying to get through. And he can't get through. But he had a great chance over there. Pourchaire's up to P6. He's got back ahead of Alonso after it looks like Alonso got through. And you can see the battle here. And it is up the inside. Brilliant little move by Theo. We've got to keep this going though. We are all over Sainz again. We're going to take the outside line. This is into the chicane. Sainz has to hang it in there. Oh, it's terrifying. P4. Sainz is actually really slow. Leclerc is bang there as well. I can't take my eyes off this at the minute. Pourchaire is there. What a battle. I mean, if this is what it's going to be like next season to come, I can't wait. Oh my God, has Leclerc tried one on the inside? Oh, what are you doing? Leclerc is going to get through. Oh, what a lunge. What a lunge from Leclerc. And he is ahead. We don't need to see that. And it's Ferrari going to be battling. That shook up Albon a little bit. And now, actually, we want to basically don't fight the teammate because we want to bring the points home here. It's not going to affect our championship. But points are points at the end of the day. And both Ferraris are going to do battle now as well. They need to catch Red Bull. And it's helping us close up and keep in DRS. We're going to get a good exit out of it as we move towards the final corner. Red Bulls are all fighting each other. Look at that, side by side. Let's focus on us though. It's Perez leading Verstappen. They'll want it the other way round for the championship. And this is a fantastic race in Vegas. Oh, I'm loving every minute of this. P5, P6. we're just going to keep there. And what have we got here? Both Ferraris on the hard tyres, helping us drag along in these early stages. So potentially, I think the hard tyres are starting to move as the better tyre, because when you look at it, we are now 1.5 seconds away from Sainz. We've dropped time as the Ferraris start to eke out. Porsche is sitting nicely just behind Alex Albon. We've got him on do not fight teammate, but he's looking the quicker car. So actually, there's a question as if we try and let Porsche through, and I think he's going to do that now, which is a very nice place to let him through. I mean, he's not really done it too badly there. I think Porsche, with the engine, his ERS and his gearbox, has got better life than Albon's. We move into P5 with Porsche. We've swapped them around, and hopefully we can just keep Albon, Ocon and Gasly right behind us. We've got them on do not fight. They are fighting at the minute. Don't fight your teammate, Alex. We don't need that. So Alonso then has, normal service is resuming. The Williams are still fighting. Why are we still fighting each other? Oh my god, and we've got it on that do not fight, and you can see Alonso's just squeezed past us. I mean, I can't push too much. We have now, at least we've got a distance between us, and it's going to be, I think, Alonso going to come back through very quickly. Tyres, Alonso's on the softs as well, and there he goes. Look at that. He is rapido as Alonso comes through with DRS as well. Don't need to watch that again. We've seen that happen. But tyres, 53 and 50%, just kind of matching the line where we want to be for hards on this one stop. Ferraris aren't catching at the moment. So Alonso pits on the softs, lap 17. That releases Albon and Porsche, who are still fighting. And we're going to try and push Porsche's fuel again here, because we need to stop them fighting. And we've got them on do not fight, and they're fighting. But that's a bit better from Albon, just keeping it. But Alonso had a very bad pit stop. He's back out on the hards. That's a long way to go from this point. So maybe advantage is going to be us over Alonso. He is way back in the field. That is a very early stop on them soft tyres. And still 4 temps. Ocon and Gasly fighting each other. So a bit of battling across the board here. Let's go back to standard now that we've bought a bit of... there goes another Alpine. They're swapping round. We are 7 seconds off the Ferrari as Verstappen now pits. So this is going to be interesting strategies at the top. So Ocon has just got ahead, lap 20. 30 laps to go. Let's have a look at that. We are just obviously looking after us. And it's a double Williams. We can't brake. I mean, we're towing our teammate along. We're on do not fight. Ocon is now looking at the back of Porsche. This could be game over very quickly as the Alpine goes round the outside. Porsche is going to try and hang it in there. Ocon gets us both. And he's got good tyre wear. He has looked after his tyres very nicely compared to what we have. So it's time to pit Porsche then this lap. This is the optimum lap for him. And we're going to push him in from P6. You can see Alex Albon is going to do another lap after this. Only 3 temps is the gap. But you can see we're not far off that pit stop. We'll do one more. Put him onto hards. I mean, I wanted to stretch it out, but that's okay. We don't want to cost our time too much. So let's see as Porsche goes down the final, well, last but one straight. Albon is, Jesus, so close. This would be the worst case scenario if they took each other out. But we don't at the moment. And now it is time for Porsche to come into the pits. Now we're going to attack with Albon, who goes through. And we're going to pit him for hards. So good stop needed by team. Oh, that's not great. 3.2. 3.2. Oh my god, I thought that's just the exit. I thought we'd had an issue. But we're back out. And Alonso has jumped us. I mean, it's no surprise. 5 seconds. No surprise at all. That is right on what we needed. So we'll follow this through. We'll get the tyres back in to temperature as we close in on Ocon, who's come out a couple of seconds ahead. So just push that. We are closing them, which is good. Perez is in the pits. And it's going to be interesting on strategy and what goes on here. At least there's no manhole covers to break our attack. Albon's in. Let's see how they do. Remember, they were neck and neck before they pitted. One did a lap pit stop 23. One did a lap pit stop on 24. And it's Alex Albon who did the overcut. Oh my god, they're back next to each other again. Why are we always next to each other? I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, don't get me wrong, but let's do not fight, teammate. We just want to keep Albon ahead, and we're in P9 and P10. I wish we'd stop attacking each other, because we're in a good position. We're P7, P8. Oh my god, I've got him on do not fight. I mean, I'm just going to have to let these fight, I think, because they're just letting each other. I mean, he's not on do not fight. He is. So we're going to take that off. So be it, boys. You're wasting too much time at the moment. We've got... Let's have a look at the tyres around us. Everyone on hards. Alonso has got to pit again, surely, which might move us up a position. Sainz has got to pit, and Leclerc have got to pit. But they're obviously way ahead. 32 seconds. And we're going to let these run. If these crash, then it is on them. And wow! There's an Alpine that now enters the fray. Pierre Gasly. We're doing decent times, but we just can't live with the Alpine at the moment. He goes round the outside. Albon tries and keeps him at bay. Gasly's coming back through the inside, and he is through. And now he's going to get potentially both Williams on the same lap. And he has. There's nothing we can do about that. Pace, just far too strong at this point in the race. So we're just going to have to watch that. And, I mean, he has used a bit more tyre than Albon. Porsche is battling hard on lap 30, trying to get past Gasly, who has slightly worn tyres more than ours. You can see we're lapping a good 10th quicker. We've got the slipstream as we head to the pit finish line, pit straight. 10th it is at the minute. I mean, look at this. We are in a bit of a train. Hamilton and Russell now catching up. Russell's surely got a pit. But Hamilton could break our attack of points here. That wouldn't be great. What we got? Porsche again coming for the Alpine. He's going to go to the inside. And we've got it. What a move. This is like a DRS heaven round here. Porsche has moved past. And now Albon is going to look. I mean, it is battling everywhere here. But it's going to be tricky to keep them behind. 5.3 seconds to Alonso, who has surely got a pit. Leclerc is in the pit. We are not going to catch him. Gasly's got back ahead. Now, DRS is such a pain. He is past us again. But we're going to come back slipstream on lap 31. We're going to go towards the outside. Didn't make it. And this is a great battle. Let's have a look from another view. And you can see all the cars. And that looks like a move. He's going to go outside. Has he got him? Oh, he has. Porsche back into P7. What a race. Again, another excitement, another thriller. And well, look at Gasly's coming back again. This is just an absolute slipstream DRS heaven round here. Gasly coming back at us, so we can't defend that top speed. And he is through. DRS open as well. You can see how much speed they get down that straight. And I feel like this is going to be to in and fro in all the way. P8 and P9 at the moment. We're just leaning on saving fuel. Tyres are absolutely fine. We could go aggressive, but I don't want to use too much. Surely Gasly is a couple of percent still, but here we go again. Oh my god, what? Oh, we can't take our eyes off this. Albon is kind of watching them go. Porsche is just a 10th. A couple of tenths all the time behind. As we sort of concertina effect out. Porsche got good exit. DRS available too. He's going to go to the inside, is he? He is going to go to the inside. Can he make a move past? No, we can't. Into the chicane type thing we can't. Where's the hairpin come from? Come on, boys. We're alright at the minute. Alonso, 65. Surely got to pit. I think Gasly looking after tyres well here. Albon looking after tyres. This is all to play for. Here we go again. Outside line. Gasly just pushing us, giving us a car width. Is that us back ahead? Inside line again. Oh my god, they nearly touch. Oh my god, we're back through, but DRS is probably going to be available. Porsche is going to end up losing it to Gasly, or is he? Inside line. He takes the position for now, but DRS is open. And again, we watch this battle. What a thriller. 16 laps to go. Here comes Albon. Albon now sneaking through. Remember, we haven't got these on do not fight. Porsche now with the acceleration. And this is just to-ing and throwing all the time at the moment. Look at these two Williams. It is literally a Williams-Mercedes Alpine battle. And we're still lapping quicker than Fernando Alonso. Look at this. They're in formation. It is like, I don't know what it's like. But into the corner we go. This is making an incredible race. We are double point finishing at the moment, but Hamilton is bang there. And this DRS train that goes, we go past the sphere. Where's the As a WF1 channel advertisement? F1 manager, come on. What a battle. And this DRS train is helping us probably keep the Mercedes behind at the moment. Again, tyres. Surely Alonso, he pitted so early, is not going to be able to keep this. Alex Albon down the straight. Here we go again to the inside. Can he get through? No, he can't. But here comes Porsche back at him. Look at this. This is phenomenal. 5 cars all neck and neck, and it's Hamilton trying to squeeze through on the inside. And I don't think he's going to at the moment. Or maybe he will. No, he won't. We'll keep him at bay. What a battle. On lap 35. I can't take my eyes off it. I think this is going to be the case all the way. Here we go again. Mercedes both there. We stack up. I mean, surely Gasly, Hamilton's, Russell swapping round, having probably a go each. But are we closing on Alonso? We're 2.5 seconds. We've got good fuel. 15 laps to go. That's what was going to help us when we start to go aggressive. Albon lost a bit of time there and does kind of lose a lot of time, and it's Hamilton now coming back, but I think we're just going to hold off. Yes, we are. And here we go again. I can't take my eye off it. This is thriller. Porsche, Albon, P8 and P9 hanging on for dear life. We are catching Alonso. 1.2 seconds. We're catching him very quickly here in Vegas. So surely it is the wrong move by Alonso to go on the tyres that he's gone on to. Because look at that, 1.4 seconds a lap. You can see the Gasly has now got level with him. And I think this is a time, as we've got 8 temps, to start pushing the fuel a little bit. And we've got the inside line to the Aston Martin. Alonso overtaken by Gasly, and now overtaken by Porsche, but that top speed of the Aston Martin is going to come in very handy. But we've got the inside line, and Porsche does sneak ahead of Alonso, who is going backwards, and that means Alex Albon is going to start the party as well. Can we move up another position into P8? I mean, what a battle. What a battle. What about Ocon? 67, similar tyres, not going to catch him. We are on for our best finish in this race if we can keep them at bay. That is the question. We're going to cut down on the fuel again. And here we go. There's a move on the Alpine here for Porsche around the outside. And we've got him. We are in to P7 and P9 at the moment. Come on, Albon. This is the problem. It's a DRS train because Gasly now comes back at us. We're going to keep him at bay. Oh, what? Here he comes again. This is just, we're going to have to get used to this, I think, every single lap. We're staying ahead at the moment. We're blocking well. It's great positioning by Theo. He's learning a lot in this race, and he's managed that very nicely so far. But again, this is going to be a thriller to the line, I think. Gasly trying to close up again on lap 39. Still can't. We've got the Aston Martin in the middle of this with, way used tyres. What do we do from here, though? We kind of need Pourchaire to break the gap. We're going to go aggressive, and we're going to deploy and see if we can just help ourselves out here. And see if we can get second. Alonso's got ahead. That's going to help us. If we can gain that second, we could be very comfortable in this race. But Alonso is bang there at the moment, and DRS is going to keep him there until it physically can't. Look at the Aston Martin with DRS open. Surely we're going to defend this well. We are going to defend it well. We get good exit. We're going to top up again. We're trying to break the toe. And again, it is all over the place. Look at this for a battle. It was looking so good until Alex Albon locked up on turn 17. We were both in the points. We were both doing nicely. Oh, and he's gone through. I mean, that might be a tyre change as well. He's not too bad at the minute, 58%, but he's lost 3.5 seconds. Pourchaire is P6. We're still trying to deploy and try and get away. We're using a bit more tyres now. We've got to go hard with Pourchaire to try and break this gap. Can we break the gap from Alonso? His tyres are going to go off eventually, surely. But we're deploying ERS. We're deploying the fuel. We're aggressive on the tyres. But we just can't get the gap. 4 temps and DRS for Alonso. He's going to close all the way up. We're deploying well at this point as Alonso moves to the inside but can't get through. Fastest lap by Carlos Sainz coming in as well. We're going to top up again. We can't get away from Alonso, and there's a move from the Mercedes. Oh no, the Mercedes are coming at us, and that is probably a faster car. Hamilton, decent tyres. They've saved them well as the Mercedes, and I think this could be meaning us a sitting duck. We are just saving. We are the front runner of this train. I think this is going to be pretty over pretty quick. Pretty over pretty quick. Don't make sense, but I tell you what, anything makes sense when you got Williams in P6 and 7 laps to go. We'll probably stay on board for this because there goes Lewis Hamilton. There's a second to Alonso. If we can stay, I mean 6 temps now, 7 temps, there's a chance we can break this. And with Alonso going backwards, Albon is not out of this either. We're being aggressive on the tyres. I'm going to go back to standard whilst we're in DRS. Because 1.2 seconds now to Gasly is perfect. Alonso is in this queue. We need Albon. I mean, look at that. You can see that little drop off in tyre performance because of that lock-up. But 7 temps, we're really breaking out to Gasly now, who might just be looking after the tyres, but we're going to take no prisoners. We've dropped Hamilton, who's dropped us, 1.2 seconds. Albon, we need him to close on Alonso. He's got a lot to do. Can he? Yeah, we could still do this. And we've just lost a position to, I mean, I was hoping that we were going to come back at Alonso, but Tsunoda has just overtaken us on better tyres. Gasly is chasing us hard as well. You can see now 3 temps. I think it's just been saving tyres. And we are vulnerable for both sets. Alonso's still hanging it in there. He's on 38% as Albon gets back past Tsunoda. And that is, well, I mean, this is scary. Don't like this at all. We're not going to watch it because we're just going to watch on board because I don't think this lap is going to be completed, this move. And now on the outside, Albon has to settle back down into P12. But Alonso with the tyres down at 37%. Can we catch? We're going to go aggressive. We're going to push a bit of fuel. Can't go aggressive really too much with Albon, but we're going to anyway. And this is final few laps here in Vegas. I mean, Tsunoda is catching Alonso. Gasly, yeah, he's caught Pourchaire. There's nothing we can do. DRS open. Russell's there. We're going to get points with Pourchaire as long as he doesn't make any rash mistakes. So that is not too bad. But we've come to the strip and we've made it a great race for fans. Albon's got Tsunoda again. To the outside, DRS open. And it's a nice move past. But, I mean, will he keep it at the minute? Yes, he will. We're closing on Alonso, though. We are closing on Alonso. 2.4 with 3 laps to go. Let's conserve fuel again with Porsche. And here comes Sonoda again at us, who gets ahead. Oh, this is frustrating. Let's go push. And we're going to deploy down the next straight once we get to the DRS detection. Let's deploy. See if we can get back past, because there is Alonso. Alonso now only 1.6 seconds ahead. We are going hunting for Sonoda. No DRS available for him. Are we going to make a move? And Porsche has retook Gasly. Oh my god, there's fighting everywhere. Let's top up again. We're closing in. Alonso now just 1.2 ahead of Sonoda. 3 laps to go. That's all there is. And you can see the Aston Martin really struggling. You can see us struggling because here comes Gasly. We're going to hold off for now. Oh my god, P7 is hanging in the balance. And there's balance that is not anymore because Gasly's got back past us. DRS, we need the detection point which is coming up. Porsche, we're going to deploy again, because this is a chance to then get DRS down the straight. It's a great overtaking opportunity. And there you go. That is why you do deploy when you deploy. We are back through at the moment. 3 temps. We're going to just have to deploy every time here. Sonoda has got Alonso. That is interesting. We're going to keep topping up until the next lap. Porsche is staying ahead just of Russell, who's got Gasly now. Oh my god, what a battle in Vegas. I really hope you enjoy this video because it is fantastic at the moment. Porsche's tyres are fine. It's fine. We're going to go around the outside of Alonso. Can't make that stick, but on acceleration from the corner, we are through. We're just coming back though, Alonso. That's not what we didn't want. And final lap for Verstappen. So, still, let's deploy for Albon. Let's push for Albon. We're going to stay on board. Bring this down now. We're going to deploy for Porsche. Russell is a couple of temps behind. Surely DRS is going to leave us vulnerable here. Oh god, it looks like we're going so slow, doesn't it? But here he comes. I think DRS should be open. It is. Are we going to defend? We are going to defend. There is a lap to go after we cross the line. We are using everything that we have got available at the moment. We're going to top up again. Albon is right behind Sonoda. We're going to save this for a last lap push. Russell right behind us. We're going to wait until these corners here when the DRS is available. We're going to bring everything down. Porsche's P7. Running out of fuel. We don't want to do that. Russell is there. If we can keep ahead here, I can push shortly. This is hanging in the balance now. Porsche is bang there. He gets away. A nice exit. 3 temps to Russell. Albon is 3 temps. He's closing as well. Who do we watch for this last lap? Porsche. I mean, I want that fuel to green. Yes, fuel to green. Albon is there. So, it's time to just push with Albon. Porsche has got Russell behind. We are now going to deploy. We are going full attack. Let's go. We are going full attack. We are going deploy. Verstappen wins. It's a 1-2 for Red Bull. That's huge in the race. But the race is down further because down this big straight we go. We're going to conserve on the fuel back to standard. Albon is there. He's going to get DRS. Porsche holding off from Russell. Is we going to get any more? Russell's closing. It's a race to the line, which will be. Can we keep hold of P7? He turns in. He defends. Russell is coming at us, and I think Russell's going to get there. Russell is just overtaking us. But here comes Albon. Can he get a point? And do the same that we just did? It doesn't look like it. Porsche is going to drop down to P8. P8. What about Albon? He's dropped back. Oh, what? We could have got P7. Albon locked up. We could have got double points. That is great, but slightly disappointing because we get more points. More points in the bag. That's the main thing. Max Verstappen, world champion. I mean, we're used to seeing that. At least, I mean, this game's pretty realistic, I guess. 25 points, it's a 1-2, and Theo down 2 places, taking P8. Alex Albon down at 8 places in the end, taking P11. That was a struggle. Max Verstappen, confirmed world champion. Charles Leclerc, confirmed P2. There's a race on for Red Bull and Ferrari P3 and P4 for Perez and Sainz. And for Ursi, is there anything to play for? Not really. Maybe Theo could take Magnussen for P12. In the Constructors, yep, game over. Red Bull move ahead again. 43 points in that race. They are comfortably ahead now. Down for us though, we take another 4 points. It's going to be mission impossible for Haas. It looks like a P6 finish in this year's championship. So for a first ever season, that is going to be fantastic. We didn't crash as well, which is even better, because that means no further cost cap. We can use this now and use our budget, make sure we're good to go. As we go to our last race, it is Abu Dhabi for round 23, the curtain closer.